Hi everyone. I hope you all stayed warm during this past winter storm for like the entire United States. My name is Ty from It's Tie Dyed of Tie Dyed Apparel. So today I want to get some work done for my new line that's coming out called Dilux. It is more than just your t-shirts. It is more of your fashionable everyday wear, bringing it into meetings, to events, to just if you want to dress up for the day, or adding a little color in a not typical tie-dye way. So I'll show you one. So bringing tie-dye into the more fashion forward, which, you know, tie-dye has always been obviously how we get colors on our clothes, but really bringing in some of those techniques of tie-dye and utilizing other fabrics and just different shapes within the fashion world. So this will be on the website. And if you want a sneak peek, you know, for everybody else, this is a size 12. It is a halter, does have 2 straps. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to be creating more of this style to add into your wardrobes. Okay, so I will be put on a mask from time to time, and I'll make sure to speak louder when I do. I'll explain some things. Otherwise, enjoy the jazz and come on and tie-dye with me. So the first thing we'll do is this halter top. So I already soaked a lot of them, everything in soda ash already. That's the solution we use to make sure the dye adheres to the fabric. So this is a halter top. I only hand wrung this out because I'm trying to see, you know, what flows I get with hand wringing versus spinning. So there's the other. Pull this through so you can really see it. Halter top. I'm gonna turn it inside out though. I'm gonna make it this set up. Put it on the inside. Okay. I try to dye most things inside out. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna put this one in the muck. You say a muck? Let me try something different today. We're gonna use this because it's small and to give it some more space, and I really can add some depth here and use some of these to add some give it some height. Just something to kind of move around. This is just foil balls. I'm gonna scrunch it a little tightly. Okay. And this one I'm going to set in here. I might actually need this. Finger is stuck. All right. Set this down. Yep, perfect. So they can drip down. I don't need this right now. get the ice. Put my mask on. So I kind of pre-plan what I'm gonna do. I write down my colors because it's intentional. All right, so for this one is bronze, berry, golden brown, and garnet. So, let me get my that's dirty. Normally I actually sprinkle in lines, so I'm not sure why I did something different this time. Probably because it's circular and my mind went circular. You always wipe your spoon in between. I'm doing it with golden brown. So since this one's a little bit more fine powder, I'm gonna use my strainer. This, my little tea strainer. And cap it. I'm gonna go around the golden brown. I mean, with the, well, use the golden brown to go around my little areas. Berry. I'll do berry in the middle. Last, I'm gonna do bronze on just these 3 areas. And this is, again, finer powder, so I'm going to use this to help spread it. those. Put those back. Of course. All right, and then this one is done. And I'm gonna go set this down and I'll be right back. Okay, so next I'm going to do this apron and onesie. It's a little kid apron, so cute. And we're just gonna do a simple scrunch here. And this is always a good way for me to test out new dyes when I have some small things. So the new one here is, where is it? It's called Spumoni. So it looks like it's going to be like a reddish orange fiery color. So we'll check that out. And this is a little newborn onesie. So we're just gonna simply scrunch this and so I'm gonna scrunch these together in here. Although I'm inclined actually to do this as a knot in the muck, and then I can actually put multiple, so I could do 2 in here. So what I'm going to do is, and so this is what you see on here is soda ash. I don't know if you can see it, but I need to wipe it down, but it's just soda ash. So I'm gonna scrunch these together. Let me use some rubber bands to hold them. Literally just scrunching it together to a ball. This is a good way to test out new colors and see what the splits really are going to look like. It's really just to hold it together. And then we'll use the divider. So these are Magic Tracks I got at the thrift store. So I'm gonna use that to create barriers because I think I could fit 2 in here. Because this will be I'll make my note because I put muck, but I'm not actually doing that. So I could put this here to separate from the other one. And so the other one that I'm doing is the Poinsettia. It's a pinkish green. And I'm doing just a simple scrunch on this as well. Just a little nightshirt. Again, this has already been soaked in soda ash. Or an undershirt, whatever you'd like to. So this too, I'm gonna just a little scrunch it together. I could spiral it too. This isn't an undershirt. Should we spiral it? Just a loose, quick spiral. Usually you take a lot more time to do some spirals, but this is just a little quick spiral, loose spiral. This one on the other side. And then I always do like to add some little pieces of cardboard on that side. Where's my cardboard? Let me grab it. Cardboard from it's like the perfect size. Easier to manipulate. So that's where you can get the height on both sides to add the ice. So now, these two will go right here. Once I add the ice. Probably really loud. My apologies. I probably should have gave you a warning. This is the piece I was trying to break up. Mask up again. expecting that actually. Poinsettia on this side. These are done, so I'm gonna go set this aside and we'll be on to the next thing. All right, next up we have, put the table down always. I know this is just soda ash, but still. Always wipe your table down in between dyes because dye powder is so finite and it transfers. See, just slightest little bit. All right, next up is this one. I also hand wring out. And this one I'm gonna do in the muck as well. And the colors I'm gonna do are Amber Waves, and then Bohemian Sunrise. I don't know if you really see that, but, and Sea Glass. I wrote Celadon, but it's Sea Glass. I'm going for more of a, I wonder if I should do golden brown though instead. Nope, because the orangey in that color is gonna come from here. All right, yeah. So this, the hardest part is holding back colors, like what colors you use and how many dyes, just so you can really see what is gonna happen. And it's got some dye on it. It looks like almost some powders. This one's really, I hand wrung this out, so this is really kind of soaking wet. So if you'll be able to see, let me see. Not soaking wet, but it's just, it's really damp. So this is a wrap dress. But this is what the detail I really want to show you all is this tree, this palm tree won't get dyed and that'll look really pretty with the colors coming through it. So, but it's a wrap halter dress. So what we're going to do is just scrunch this in here. And I almost feel like if I should use a bigger container, which I will. So we can give the dye room to move. And then I'm also going to use some of these wiffle balls to help create that flowy, flowery texture that we want. Not too many. Okay. So just gonna take it and I'm going to arrange it in here. So I know I'm more particular. Like I don't just put it in, I know what's the top and what's the bottom. So this is the top of our dress here. So I'm going to lay this down in here, starting with some of these wiffle balls at the top, and layer it in. Creating peaks and valleys as well in between the wiffle balls. Peaks and valleys. Okay. Now I'm gonna grab the ice. Got Sonic Ice this time. It's something to, all the many variables. Size of ice does matter if you're that particular, and also when you learn, you'll learn what's your preferred ice. The last ice is actually my preferred ice, but I do like the Sonic Ice for other things. I want to see how this will do with this one since I know how I'm placing the dye. That when you refreeze Sonic Ice, it's hard to break up, as you can see. The point is not to have big chunks while using Sonic Ice. All the spots are covered. And yeah, like where the ice melted. big chunk. About to be loud. It's broken up. Cold. Here, my hands, it's cold. I should think I might add a little Kingfisher blue to this. Maybe not, because I can't seem to find it. We'll just stick with this. Not that much in here, so I'm gonna just use the jar. set this one down and be back for the next one.